Hey guys, welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking, hey Mish, you've already got a Dragon Age Inquisition playlist. Yeah, I do. Through a long series of events, I can no longer play my previous Inquisition game, which I'm surprisingly okay with because having just played Dragon Age Origins for the first time, I kind of want to start again and view Inquisition through a more informed position, having played Origins now, playing where this game started and where it came from, and I now have a little more backstory and knowledge of history of the previous events in this franchise, which is kind of cool. I enjoy that, and I wanted to try a different character because my previous girl, Taryn, she was romancing Cullen, which is something I've always done in Inquisition, but I think it's time that I actually choose a different character to romance, and I think it's time I change my specialization, my attack strategy. I was always playing a mage because, let's face it, mages are my favourite. There's no buts and maybes about it. Mages are just my favourite. They always resonate with me. But I think I'm going to play a rogue this time, purely because when I was playing in Origins, some of the other character types, I did enjoy playing a rogue. I'd never played it before, so that was my first time in Origins ever playing a rogue character in DA. So I'm decided I'm going to play a rogue character, so I'm a bit dodgy at first as I get used to a different play strategy and whatnot, but I'm actually really pumped to do this. Now, with this game, it's actually going to be a little different to our previous playthrough as well, and that I've got like 40 extra mods compared to what I already had. Characters are going to look slightly different, the camera is going to be a little different, and so forth. I did actually have a reshader that I wanted to use for the whole world. The colouring and the lighting would all be different, but that hasn't worked unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but hey, whatevs. The default Inquisition world is quite beautiful. I love it, so I'm not going to complain too much on that front. But yeah, so hopefully this playthrough might be a little different to ones that you may have seen in the past, and that you don't mind it too much. But without further ado, let me start a new game of Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a sad moment right now. I will also point out, I'm going to try to make this as spoiler-free as possible. I mean, obviously there's going to be spoilers from the first two games, Origins and Dragon Age 2, but for Inquisition-wise, I'm going to try to not spoil it for any of you who haven't watched one of these before. Now, my previous playthrough was a human, but I'm going to actually play an elf this time. Most games I do default to an elf because it is my favourite species? I don't know, but I usually do play an elf. Just not the last Dragon Age playthrough I did, the Inquisition one. And in Skyrim, the elves were like so ugly, so I chose a human race there instead as well. But this time around, we will be playing an elf, which is the first race I played when I played Dragon Age Inquisition. My first round ever, I played a Dalish elf, but I didn't appreciate the lore or what it even meant to be Dalish the first time around because I had no idea what was going on. So I think this time I might be able to understand more of what's happening from a Dalish perspective, which is cool. So an elf. Elves are historically oppressed people, distinguishable by their lithe frames and pointed ears. Though most survive in the poorest fringes of human cities, others live as nomads known as the Dalish. Elves receive a bonus of 25% to ranged defense. Hey, I didn't know that. I'll take it. Oh, by the way, yes, I'm going to be female. I did consider being a male character, but I just can't help it. I like to play female characters, what can I say? And as I said, I'm going to be a rogue. As much as I would like to be a dual-wield dagger rogue, because it's kind of fun, I want to be an archer. You guys may hate me for that, but I want to be an archer. I've done archery before. It's quite fun, actually. I would love to do it, except it has to be done outside in the hot sun, and I get sunburnt really easily, so that could have ended any archery career I might have had. Rogue archer. Rogues are fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armour, using skill and an advantageous position on the battlefield to deal incredible damage. They may get up close and personal with daggers or strike from a distance with arrows. Yes, please. For those who haven't played this game before, your other options being Warrior Two-Handed, Warrior Weapon and Shield, and a Mage, which is what I usually play. Slick difficulty. Yeah. With this game, guys, I'm not trying to do a speed run, but I am going to try and do this as straightforward as possible. I'm not going to get distracted as I normally do with side quests and side missions and whatnot. This playthrough is purely going to be plot and whatever I have to do to get further in the plot. This does include the companion side quests. I will most definitely be doing them, but I'm not going to try and 100% the game and clear out an area or anything. I'm only going to do what it takes to progress. So, on that note, I'm still going to stick with normal because it's going to be the quickest way to get through the game. I don't think I could ever play on casual. I think it would hurt my heart to do that, so I'm going to do normal. I am a Dalish hunter. Enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as the Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You were raised in the wilderness to be a hunter, relied upon by the Llewellyn clan for food and protection. The clan wandered the northern free marches and had little need to interact with humans, until the clan's keeper sent you to the Chantry's conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. She could not have known how right she was. I'd just like to point out, when I did play the Dalish elf the first time round, I had no idea what any of this meant because I didn't know the Dragon Age world. But now I understand that you're from the Free Marches. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Which is actually surprising because most of the characters do come from north of Ferelden. Because the Trevelyan, the humans you play, they come from the Free Marches as well. And I will be importing my world state from the previous 2 games. Yes, please. Confirm. When you're ready, game. Anytime would be nice. Ugh, that mark looks so painful. It really does. You'll notice that I'm not starting that revolting green armor you normally do. Yay, thanks Mats! I'm starting in like a Dalish scout armor kind of look, which is awesome. So anywho, I'm going to leave it there for a sec, guys, and I'm just going to make my character. You don't have to see that. You're probably bored to tears, and I will join you once I finish making her. So here we have my Dalish elf. I have a lot of mods here. But the main one you can see is the asymmetrical bob that she has. That is definitely a modded hairstyle. I had several options that I wanted to try. I wasn't sure which one would fit with her face, which would fit with her character. But this one I feel just goes perfectly with her features. Her eyebrows aren't quite the colour I would like them, but you don't get to choose. It's tied into the colour of the hair. Her ears I've made quite small and cute. I would deliberated over making them massive and making them very noticeably elvish. But she seems kind of like a petite kind of girl, so I just gave her some small ears. Yeah, she's got a rough outline profile. Thus, I did follow some sliders that other people have used to make their Llewellyn characters, just because I wanted to make her pretty. My characters in Inquisition, no matter how different I try to make them, and which different heads I start off with, they all seem to eventually blend into the same sort of general look. So I was determined to not use my own abilities to make this character so that she would look vastly different from any I've played before. And wonder of wonders, my scars actually work. I have played this game for several years now and not once have scars ever worked. But miraculously, when I went in to make this character, the scars appeared. So she's got one up here. There's actually one kind of going through the Valislan there into her eyebrow. And then she's got this one that comes down across both lips here. And the complexion I've downloaded just gave her a handful of freckle / mole looking things. She does have a custom Valislan on her, but I liked it to be sort of a more faint, natural tone. So that's what I've done. I didn't want it to be too prominent and like take over her face. So there we have it. That is my elf. And of course I chose the obvious voice.
I just hope I can help.
It's just, there's no way I was playing with that other voice. I started a game once with it and it was just absolutely awful. And I almost cried knowing that I had to wait until the Black Emporium to change it. I think I actually ended up restarting the game so I could get rid of that voice because it was terrible. So this is my character. I have thought long and hard about what I was going to call her. I had several options. One of the options was going to be Evanura, of the Evanuras, the Elven Pantheon, but in the end I decided I really liked my Elvish name for my Elvish origin in Origins, so I am in fact going to recycle that name. I'm a terrible person, I know, and I'm going to call her Aradel. So she is Aradel Llewellyn. I am happy with that name. It's a name I know I like, and I'm not going to get sick of. I find it very pretty, and it sounds kind of Dalish and Elvish. So here we go. Aradel Llewellyn, what crises lie before you? Still can't tell you how glad I am that I have got that custom armor. Ugh. The starting armor is so hideous. Ugh. I'd hate how skinny these elves are though. It's just, the proportions were normal for Fae in Origins, my character Fae, but in Inquisition they decided to make them like ridiculously skinny and stretched. I don't like it. Go, we go. Go! Oh, those things never fail to freak me out. Ugh. Go away! Stretch a little harder. And no. Like a splat. Just face planted on the concrete, bitumen looking stuff, sure. Poor Aradel. I'll try not to speak too much in this opening sequence since I've also turned the subtitles off so we can actually hear what's going on, but you will notice some character changes right from the get-go. Nice unfocused image. Great start. There we go. There's some focus. I don't know how she remained on her knees when she was unconscious. Ow. Aradel. No. Sorry, I'm laughing at the guys shooting their weapons. It was quite dramatic. Isn't she the prettiest? I love her already.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now.
Because I'm a nice person?
The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
I'm lucky, what can I say? That's horrible. You think I did it? Remain silent.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Let me go. I'm confused. All those people. What now? Aradel is going to be a rather compassionate sort. She's going to be very emotional, sympathetic, but she is going to have a touch of humour. I know there are different strategies and ways you can play this, but that's how I've decided she is going to be.
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
Not a single thing.
I
Sorry.
remember running. Things were chasing me and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana.
Then there was light.
I will take her to the rift.
I like that little chin tip.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
I like how she takes off the metal bindings and gives me just a normal rope binding. Because you can imagine how heavy that metal would be. Terribly heavy. Thanks, dude. What happened to her armor there? Look at the bottom bit. That's unnatural. It's kind of beautiful, you've got to admit.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
Apparently.
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Ooh. Yeah, that really doesn't look fun. But hey, it beats being dead.
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I think Aradel's eyes are a bit too green. It was hard to see in that starting area how bright, how vivid they were. I'm kind of regretting it a little, but I'm stuck with it, so I'm going to have to make my peace with that. As always, we will investigate. How could it stop this?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
That it is. I'd like to know who coined the term breach, because obviously it's something that's just erupted in the sky recently, at the Conclave when everything went BOOM! But who first thought of the word breach? I think it's cool. You still think I'm guilty? Me?
You still think I did this?
Little old me?
To myself?
Not
Well, hey.
intentionally.
Takes all
Something
kinds.
clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is. And you are our only suspect.
Doesn't mean I'm
You
guilty.
wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
If I can help, I will.
I understand.
Then...
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
I'm a nice girl. I see someone in need, I help. It's as simple as that, Cassandra. Ugh, she's still so skinny. Ugh. There was a mod that could make her body a bit more curvy, but
they have decided your guilt.
it only worked on the base
They
mod.
need it.
Base body type,
The
no
people
armor.
of Haven mourn
Ooh,
our
freckles
most
much?
holy, divine Justinia,
Can't
head
blame
of the
them.
Chantry.
She was a
The
lovely lady.
Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead.
It is
We
kinda
lash
sad.
out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more.
I wouldn't expect any more,
Come,
or any less.
it is not far.
Thanks,
Where are
Cass.
you taking me?
Where is she taking me indeed? If it will ever load?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Uh-huh. That's nice. Can we go now? Thanks, game. So as you can see, go away. Cassandra has some custom armor. I think it's still the exact same armor, just recolored. Can you please just come on, just stay still. So different colors going on. It's still got sort of a red-purple theme, which is what she was already sporting, but just a little different. And her features are a little different, a little grittier, I suppose, by the looks of it. Her hair looks like it still has a touch of blue in it. I thought that was due to one of my previous mods for her that I did delete, but for whatever reason, her hair I think still has a tinge of blue in it. I don't know that I like it, but it's what we're stuck with. So again, we will survive. How do you look from the front on, Arida? Oh, okay, let's make your face alight. Ugh. Okay, so you look so outside of cutscenes, but you do look pretty in cutscenes, so I will take it. Also, first difference you will notice is that I'm quite zoomed in. Normally the game's like here-ish and your character is centered. This is taking a bit of a more Skyrim approach to the camera. It just makes you feel like you're more involved in the action. We've got some soldiers here. Actually, I don't think they're real soldiers. They might just be locals. God, these people are so injured and awful. I've never noticed this before. Oh my god, the dead. Oh my god, look at them all.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
What are you doing recording about the dead? Oh gosh, this is terrible. This is so depressing. I don't think I've ever felt emotionally attached to this opening because I was always like, what the hell's going on? But, oh, let's open the map. Happy I opened the map. But this is actually giving me shivers down my spine for the first time. I don't know why. Oh my god.
Micah, it's the end of the world.
Oh, come on. Don't be so fatalistic. I'm here to save you guys. The fire looks pretty cool. Check it out. It's uber awesome. The Wrath of Get to the Rift of Cassandra. Okay, so that shit just looks painful. Poor Aridel. Thanks, Cass.
The pulses are coming faster now.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we
Look
face.
at it. It's beautiful.
How did I survive the blast?
How did I
They
survive?
said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious.
Oh, hey. A
They
nice
say
bash.
a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
I think they just found that temple in Origins, and we've just gone and destroyed it. Damn, that sucks. So pretty and creepy. Let's face it. Ah! What happened? What startled me? I mean, I know what happens, but I completely forgot. Oh gosh.
Stay behind me!
Love to, Cass, but you see there's a shade dude coming up through the floor right there. He looks so cool, buddy. Okay, so to learn to be an archer. That's because I changed the keys. Oh gosh. Just attack, 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 and stealth! Get away from it, and then attack! I don't even know what my attack is. I'm just gonna leave you for a second, Cass. What are we using here? Long shot. I have no idea what that means.
It's over.
Drop your weapon.
Oh gosh.
Now!
Alright, I'll disarm. Calm down. Oh my god, my quiver is floating on my back. Woo! Go Bioware. You're awesome. Alright, I'll disarm.
All right.
Yay!
Have it your
Approval!
Wait. I cannot protect
Does she even have a sheath?
and I cannot expect you to be defenseless.
She's a reasonable sort. I like her.
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Indeed, I did. Your eyebrows still look weird. Should probably stop putting that out. I also did download a mod originally where instead of having to right click and hold to move your camera, it would just do directional like every other game under the planet seems to do. But when I was testing it was real glitchy, so I had to turn it off. So I mean, I'm used to right clicking in this game to do that, so it's no skin off my nose to do it that way. Oh, buddy! Hey, you appear to be a little glitched, my friend. You're actually dead. Do you know that you're dead?
Take these potions.
I don't think you realise.
Make
Oh,
a
he's
note
gone.
what we will face.
That was funny. I've never had a shade do
Where
that
are all
before.
your soldiers?
Alright,
At the forward camp,
what
or
is
fight.
up here? Oh, no.
We are on our own for now.
Oh, come on. There's two of us, Cass. That's a party right there. Scout hat. You can probably wear that. Scout hat. Well, I mean, we've got nothing on us, so let's just throw it on. Great bit of protection for us. Although technically Cass should have it because she's the one getting attacked, but she's got her guard, so she'll be right. Are we standing on ice? Are we walking up a riverbed? I don't think I've ever noticed this before. Hey, no shoes. Oh shit! Sorry, I accidentally hit that button. But seriously though. Well, I thought we were just taking a footpath. We're not. We're actually going up a river. That's real safe. I hate this already. I'm on a road. I want to feel firm ground beneath my feet. Oh god, this is okay. This dude's below. Yeah, that's great. I just want to
There!
loot.
Watch out!
Just let me loot!
If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
After you, honey. Just gonna keep attempting to whack it. Cassandra, stop chasing it. You're not gonna win. Where'd the other one go? Did you kill it already? Oh, that is so not corporal, buddy. Go away. Okay. I will not have that attacking me. Thank you very much. Long shot. This is fun. I like being an archer. I also love that I don't have to actually use combinations and strategy and stuff. I can just like point and click. I like these kinds of games. I'm a very basic girl, I must admit. When it comes to my gaming, ooh, it disappeared. Oh, even its splosh in the snow disappeared. Ooh. Don't lose any health there, Adele. Oh, they were attacking some poor chick? I think it's female. Really hard to tell. Yes, elf fruit. I will also point out I'm definitely going on an elf fruit hunt again because I need it for my potions. Oops, what button was walk? That one? Awesome. Gold. Brilliant. So yes, I will definitely be going on like hoarding frenzies. Oh my god, so many dead people along this riverbed. Hey, I remember the dude on the hill. Get the dude on the hill. And then quickly do that.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Ah, it's dead already. That was quick. I'm liking this. Oh wow, you're a lot bloodier than your previous friend was. And I do like that it's nice and close in combat, because it used to be like way back here during combat. So it's kind of cool that we've zoomed in a little. I like being close to my character, alright? It feels like it actually is me playing. I guess to a certain extent. Oh, it's so beautiful, especially now that I've noticed what's beneath me. Look how cool that ice looks. I have never noticed that before. As you can see, I'm totally observant. And I have footprints in the snow. Oh well, I did. This is too deep. Your feet must be freezing, Aradel. Oh my god, why would you go barefoot in the snow? It's just crazy. More dead peeps. Sucks to you. There are more ahead here, aren't there? More demons?
Ah!
Yeah, there
They're
we go.
falling from the breach!
Okay, they had to appear. Oh, this dude. Nope. I like this sneak. Stealth, whatever it is. What is it? Stealth. I've never had stealth before. That's kind of cool. We can get this toss up from a distance. We might be okay. No, happy friend. I like how Cass isn't running into danger. Am I even attacking this damn thing? No, I think it's too far away. Come on, buddy. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, there's still the shade over there. Okay, Cass. Should we go? Because there's no items you want me to pilfer while we're here? I'm all for collecting items. Nope. Okay, never mind. Go around just in case it's more this way. Which there is not. Let's kill him! Get in there. Is he gonna go for me? Oh shit, yes he is. Oh, he turned around. What can I say? She's got guard, so it's much better for her to be my tank than for me to continually get injured. So I'm just going to keep stealthing if they try to attack me. That's going to be my ploy to staying alive as a rogue. Since I can't create my own barrier, that's a mage ability only. Oh my god, Boruto with a lake! Really tiny lake. Sorry buddy, I'm really sorry for your loss, but I'm going to steal your gold. Oh, is this iron? It is too! I don't know that I've ever gotten this before. Sweet! I would definitely need that for requisitions later on. And wow, that was destructive. And to make some cool clothes. If I can be bothered later on. Okay, we're nearly there yet, Cass? How far do we have to go?
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
That was a timely reminder.
Fighting.
Thanks.
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Anything else up here before I go? I've never actually been this way before. Probably because there's nothing there. Fair enough. In we go, into the fray. Who are we attacking? Anybody, please attack somebody. Go Cass! Shade's just taking all the hits. He isn't even trying to defend himself. I love the sound. It's so weird. Of the bow thwanging.
Quickly! Before more come through!
Go! Again, that looks uber painful.
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
So, here we have Solus. As you can see, he is greatly different. I know we're seeing the back of his head right now, but Solus has hair. I don't really like baldness. I find it unattractive. Baldness is kind of like a symbol of illness to me to a certain extent. I just don't like it. I mean, I'm also speaking of someone who mostly has long hair. I do cut it short on occasion, but for the most part, I do like long hair. My friends actually used to call it my princess hair when I was in high school. So I do like long hair. So his baldness just wasn't cutting it for me. So among all my companions, most of them do have mods. I just say most, not all. He got a little bit of spotlight, a bit of hair back on his face. He got some scars just to show he's a little more battle weary, more experienced. And he's also got a touch of Valislam, the elvish tattoo on his chin. Which, now that I think about it, probably isn't appropriate because Solus isn't Dalish, even though he is an elf, but whatever. It's there now. I'm not taking it off. I prefer it. It all goes together. I don't get to pick and choose which aspects of his face I want. It all just came as a pack. Anywho, I did nothing. The credit's yours, so I can help.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also
And new clothes
placed
as
that
well.
mark upon your
Under the
hand.
armor.
I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Yay! Happy
Meaning
souls.
it could also close the breach itself.
Fingers crossed.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Yay! I'm special.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Oh, that wink is perfection. I love it. Oh, Varric. Oh, he's so awesome. I know I don't have any mods that change Varric. I liked him just the way he was. You with the Chantry? Oh, this will be funny.
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner.
I love it.
Just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Because she dead.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
I love the second option, but I'm gonna go for the first one anyway.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Nah, never.
Aw, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Oh, I love it. He calls him Chuckles.
Absolutely not.
Your got nicknames for everybody.
Appreciated, Varric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Of course we do. And Bianca. Can't forget Bianca the crossbow.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions.
Hi, Solus.
I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
That's one way of putting it. You know about the mark?
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra.
True that.
My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a very true and fair point. That's commendable. And when this is over, I'll do what I can.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now.
Yeah, it does.
Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Hopefully he
Understood.
slips that in.
We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Cute, but confusing if you didn't choose the crossbow option to learn that the crossbow was actually called Bianca. Oh, I love Varric.
This
He's
way, down
such
the bank.
a sweetheart.
The road ahead is blocked.
I'm getting
Move
there.
quickly.
I will.